Hello, hello, and welcome everyone. How are you doing? Yes, well, today, first time I'm dropping a new playlist to my channel, and I'm titling it Love Scenes Forecast. And this has to do with reading love and oracle cards for the, tarot cards for the love factor in our lives. And this begins the month of November 2015. Now, I just wanted to open up. Um, so I'll take just a little bit of time so you understand, because since it's the first day I'm doing this, I'm just trying to get in the flow of it myself. But I'm really much enjoying the clairvoyant alchemy monthly readings I'm doing for each zodiac. Okay, and I started that about 3 months ago, and it seems to be, flowing well. But I've been wanting to do a love tarot oracle readings for the signs, but like love readings are sort of very private. Okay, really, for when you're doing a love reading, especially for one person, it's a very private thing. So to put it in a general framework, I decided to work with the three qualities, okay, of the astrology. And the three qualities in astrology have to do with the cardinal signs, the fixed signs, and the mutable signs, okay? And I just dropped the cardinal sign video and the fixed sign. So now I'm on to the mutable sign. So, but to begin with, just so you gain kind of a feel of what I'm trying to lead to, with in astrology, the human attributes which follow the natural laws and rhythms of nature is why we're working with the cardinal, fixed, and mutable. And with these signs, we want to work within the four seasons. Okay, so we're working with spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And also, we're working with the four elements, okay, which is earth, air, fire, water. So, first off, you want to know, and usually it's good, your what your sun sign is, your birth, when your birth date is, that's your sun sign, whatever you fall there. And then you want to find out what your moon sign is, and also your rising ascendant sign. And that also will give you, um, a whole little idea of what you're about. Okay. So, but you want to definitely find out what you are: earth, air, fire, water. So, for example, if you're Cancer, then you're a water sign. Okay. If you're Virgo, you're an earth sign. Okay. If you're Aquarius, you're an air sign. Taurus, earth sign. You know what I'm saying? So, you want to find out what you are: earth, air, fire, water. Okay. So, now for the final read that I'm going to do for the mutable signs. If you are a mutable quality sign, your sign is the third and final month within each season. The role for these signs is to prepare for the transition to the next season, and their traits are communication, flexibility, and it read destruction, but I'm trying to say, disturbance. So, you want to just put everything in check, okay? Because destruction kind of sounds like nothing ever grows again. But no, we know, like even from the ashes, when you have, you know, forests that burn down in fire, well, everything is born again anew. So just think about what we can do with that. But the mutable quality signs are Gemini, which is an air sign, and Gemini air sign has to deal with the late spring. Okay, that's your season. Then the next one is Virgo, a mutable sign, which is an earth sign, and your season is late summer. Okay. The next mutable quality sign is Sagittarius, which is a fire sign, and your season is late autumn. And then we have the final mutable sign, which is Pisces, a water sign, and your season is late winter. Okay, your season is late winter. So this reading will be for my Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces friends, whether that be your sun, moon, or rising ascendant. Okay? Well, thank you. And also, I would like to thank all my new viewers, subscribers. I really appreciate you all, and I appreciate all the comments. I'm going to try to catch up by this week in all my comments. I try to comment on everyone who writes me, because I personally enjoy doing that. I just have been caught up in some other things right now, but by this weekend I'll be caught up, and hopefully we can go with the flow. And there's another reading I want to drop, because I've been seeing the number 333 all the time, and I'm only telling you this sign, it just came up and popped in my head. So pay attention to that reading, because it's been very curious about what's been going on. So we'll have to. I'm gonna try to drop that sometime next week, but we'll also be trying to drop next week the November 2015 um, clairvoyant alchemy for all the signs also. So yeah, a lot of energy's been going on even in my personal life. So, and it's kind of good. That's good. That's positive. Okay, but the just to say that, because this is the first day I'm doing this for the cardinal signs, it came out that you really have to free yourself. Okay, you got to free yourself. You got to take back your power. Don't let people bully you, or don't let anybody emotionally affect you. Okay, take back that power. And then in the fixed signs, it totally came through that love was in the air. Actually, the Lover's major arcana came through, the Empress, ruling planet Venus. So Venus came through. It was a very positive reading for the fixed signs. But let's see what we have for the mutable quality signs now. And we will begin the reading, okay? And just to show you the decks I'm working with today, I brought out the Law of Attraction deck, okay? And this deck is by Marina Roveda and artwork by Simone Gabrielle. Okay, but this one has worked out pretty cool. I've not worked it with a lot, but I kind of liked what it did for these this first two readings. So let's see how it does for you. And for those who follow me, I've worked with this deck long enough, but I like how this comes out. I do. I think it's always right on to this True Love Tarot. And actually, the Empress card came from this deck, and the Lovers for the last reading for the fixed signs came out through the Law of Attraction. So love is definitely in the air for November 2015, but don't you regarding the cardinal quality signs, it's about, you have to love you first, okay? You have to love yourself. You can't, treat yourself like a doormat, because then whoever the laws of attraction come to you will treat you more like a doormat. So you got to be in charge of you. You love you, and don't be anybody's doormat. But love is definitely in the air for November 2015. Okay, and then the last deck I'm going for is the Llewellyn, which this is one of my latest newer tarot decks. It's been around a while, but I just recently received it a couple months ago, and I like it. And the reason why I pulled it out, because this card in the front is the number 6 Lovers card, Major Arcana, and this is the Emperor and Empress. And this is a true love story. Actually, this character, or these archetypes here, actually lived. They existed. He was a ruler, an emperor of Rome, I believe, and he fell in love with her, but it's an enchanting story. But they built a highway that still exists in Rome today, in Italy, Helen's Highway. Okay, Helen's Highway was built for this empress by her emperor. Okay, so why don't we get comfortable? And you all know I like to make sure we get our minds in check, and it helps me also to do a little deep breathing. So get comfortable however you like to position yourselves. If you're sitting in a chair, make sure you're sitting erect. You just think of, since think of your body, think about your deep breathing, and let's put some love on the table, okay? And let's see what it has for my Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces friends. Here's the first card already. Okay, let's take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale slowly. Exhale slowly. Okay, another deep breath from the belly. Inhale. Exhale. And I also have the romance angels here, but that'll be our bonus card. Okay, bonus card at the end. Okay, again, let's take a deep breath. Inhale. Make that Buddha belly stick out and exhale. Okay. And we have 6 cards on the table, and I wanted to select 6 as in my monthly clairvoyant alchemy readings. I chose the number 6 for harmony, and actually the major arcana number 6 for the lovers, dealing with harmony and balance and just keeping your mind and emotions in check. It's just the love of your home and your family. We want those kind of vibes, so that's why I've gone with 6 cards. Okay. But today, for all these love forecasts, of course, I'm going to stay with the 6 for the harmonizing of love and romance. Okay, let's see what the reading begins. And we have the Knight of Swords here already. Well, we got a man here ready to go. he's here to let you know what's on his mind. Yes, but this is the knights are the court cards. He's got the young blood, but he's ready. He's got his mental mind is sharp, and he's ready to let you know what's going on. Okay, so that's kind of intriguing, actually, no doubt about it. And it's sort of really like it, in this, it's like the spiritual initiate in a way, like he's ready to say, you know, I'm going to go for that higher power. My mind is in the higher power realm, because sometimes these knights of swords are, they think too much, always thinking, and some of them can have that attitude, little too much attitude. So we got to calm that, and you want to, think more clearer, and so you want to make sure that it's like, I don't want to say a new philosophy you gotta have, but you just gotta, if you're just about the ego, you gotta think spiritual now. Okay, we gotta get out of the ego. Okay, it's not all ego. All right. So, but he's got a shield there too. So he's saying, I'm going to go into that spiritual world. Okay, no more egomaniac stuff. I'm tapping the higher realm. I'm working with spirit now. That's my focus. And now we have the 6 of Cups. Okay, well, let's see. The 6 of Cups has arrived twice now out of these 3 videos, but it came out of, the 6 of Cups came out of, I want to say, I know it's already arrived, but it arrived already. Okay, and this can sometimes take you back to, when you were a child, even, because I recall, I'm sorry, I've seen my mind already. I can't recall which reading it just came out, but I know this is the second time the 6 got, because we were talking about how it can be sort of that melancholy feel because you're remembering a past person in your life, even from childhood, that you always bonded with. But this person, these two can even connect maybe today, and it could bring a love. It could bring, romantic love, because there was a time when you felt good around each other, and even in childlike innocence. And I know that I was talking about the child within lives in the heart chakra. Okay, so if for whatever reason, if your childhood wasn't wonderful, my dears, then you need to heal your heart, because that's sometimes what happens when we've had rough childhoods, or we weren't loved, or broken homes. We don't know how to love others because we weren't taught how to love. Okay, and that's very honest and true. But what we want to try to do, if you did come from a broken home, or whatever the circumstances were, heal your heart from that, because this is the laws of attraction deck we're working here. And if you're bitter, or you don't know how to open your heart to love, then how are you going to attract a wonderful love of your life when you don't even know how to work it? Okay, so you know, just and the first reading for the cardinal signs, it all came out. You got to love you first. You got to take back your power. Okay, don't let people step on you or emotionally drain you. You're the one in charge of your own life, your own domain. Okay, but you got to start showing the love. Okay, you got to, you know, and this one is about reminiscing the past. Okay, and let's say, and but this one does, usually in traditional tarot, this, you see this young man here again, and it's intriguing that we have two men, two male energies coming through, so that's kind of intriguing too. But just know that when we have the cups, this is the water sign. Okay, the water sign, so it can also bring that peace and karma, because karma, you're reflecting from the past, and you were at peace there. Okay, but if anything wasn't, then remember, we want to heal our heart. Okay, we want to heal from the heart. But yeah, okay, so let's see, we'll read from the books, because I like to do that too. But let's see what comes next now. The Three of Gems. Okay, and in the this comes from the True Love Tarot deck, and the True Love Tarot, the gems is the stones or the pentacles. Okay, so this is about money, how you work for your resources, things like that. And so this is about work. But threes are also about creativity. So it's about that creative work that you're doing to give you the satisfaction of what you're doing, and you can make money with it. Okay? So interesting. Okay, but we'll pick up, I'm gonna pick up all the cards and then we'll reverse. Wow, we got the Prince of Roses here. So this is like the Prince of Wands. Okay, fire spirit, and he's the mover. Okay, the roses in this True Love Tarot is the wands or the clubs in the playing deck card. Okay, so we've got a court card here, and this is young blood. So we've got two court cards come through. We've got the court card of the Knight of Swords, and you can consider this also Prince, a Knight of Wands. Okay, and or yes, Knight of Wands, and he's a mover and shaker. But we've talked about the Knight of Wands. He's sort of like the playboy in the deck too. So you know, many may fall in love with him, but just remember, he doesn't fall in love with many. Okay, so just we'll read about him, but he's my favorite. I don't know, there's something about those fire spirit people. They're tantalizing. And look how wonderful for my mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius, and the Pisces. Yes, you have a wonderful home here with the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. So you see, working hard, working hard. There's no free ride, people. I say that almost in every video. There's no free ride, but if you work hard, look what you can attain. Okay, and this is this Ten of Pentacles here, Ten of Coin, Ten of Gems, Ten of Stones, and 10 is about that transcendence number. You've been through it all. You've been through it all, and now you're ready to enjoy your splendor. Okay, and it can mean like a large amount of money too. Okay, but also a large amount of money in that you can provide for your family now. You don't have to nickel and dime. You don't have to concern and worry about the money, because it is here. But again, and then if you work for it, okay, that's why I always say there's no free ride. And some people, waiting for their inheritance, to come. Please, people, that's not good. And not to change this topic, because this is about love readings, but you understand some people wait for that, and some people will even try to hurt family members to get to the money. Okay, so that's why if we all do it authentically on our own, it's a win-win. Okay, so very nice. Nice. This is a nice card. Nice to see it. See, and you can see fruition, the blooming of the trees with fruit. The children are happy. The horse looks healthy. Everybody's at home feeling good. Okay? All right. And then we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so there is some challenge to come, or on this table. And mind you, whatever your sun, moon, rising, ascendant, whatever is your sign. I must express that in the cardinal signs there was much challenges in that reading, okay? Much. But, through hard work, through challenges, that's how you grow, okay? And really, and when you sweat those tears and and that sweat and you work hard, eh, again, it's all authentic, okay? And that's how the divine will say, this person has worked hard many years, many months, many years, and it will fruition, okay? That's why the tarot is interesting, because, you start at the beginning, but if you work and you go and you live right and you do things, and yes, sometimes the divine brings us things that challenge us, just like this card right here, okay? So, but don't have any regrets, okay? Because really, this means changes. And fives are about, those challenging changes, struggles. But nonetheless, you can kick it, okay? You can kick that. You don't have to be stuck. And look, she's holding 3 swords and 2 on the ground, okay? So, just, it's about changes, but I'm trying to think with everything that's coming here, it's all beautiful. So let's read from the book first, but just know that these changes, and you know what? It's all about sweat and tears, people, really. It really is. So, don't look at this as a card of not giving. It's a card that will give you more because you went through these challenges. Okay? Well, so we've got 2 swords that came through. We've got the Knight of Swords and the 5. So let's pick up the Knight of Swords to begin the reading and see what this law of attraction has to say about the Knight of Fives. Okay? Interesting. Okay, let me see. Let me see what I wanted to say something for this book, the swords. Okay, since we got 2 swords, let's read what they write about the swords here. Okay, difficulties and struggles to be faced. Swords represent the difficulties and struggles that must be faced before enjoying those desires that once achieved will allow us to enjoy independence and personal freedom. Okay, and the corresponding Pythagorean element is air. The astrological zodiac signs belong to the element of air: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, so just consider that. But let's read what this card means in this deck. Okay, and again, he is a court card, so he's been through it all, but he's still young blood. Okay, and this is a solution to a problem. The description: a man wearing pants, a shirt, and tie carries a shield, a weapon that defends us from the negative side of life, slipped under his arm. In one hand, he grasps a sword, symbol of the intellect, which separates the useful from the useless, good from bad. It is also a symbol of true, creative, active, and vital energy. His face wears the expression of someone preparing to wage a tough battle. True that, huh? Woohoo! Look at that. His shirt was like flickering there, you know? And sometimes people, if you ever are in this situation, you look people with your eyes, dead into their eyes, and you flash lightning from your eyes at them. Just flash the light at them. And the key words: courage, experience, and cunning. Fight for a spiritual cause to be transmitted to the whole world. Depending on the circumstances, the fighter can be an enemy or a champion. Okay, so, that's, and again, remember, we're thinking, it's a lot of mind thought here with these swords cards, okay, and the element of air. So sometimes, yes, we're put in that struggle, okay, in this situation, but just know, not everything has to be a battle. Okay? And the interpretation of this card: whether you are defending your own interests or those of others, you always trust your intuition and emotions without getting bogged down in long discussions or detailed plans. This is because you are not calculating. Often, however, you find yourself having to diffuse tensions you unwittingly created in the heat of the moment. Try to think about how you act. Ask yourself if your attitude might hurt someone. This way you can avoid having to mend things in the future. Okay. So that's why, yeah, you don't want to have too much of an attitude. Okay. You know, don't be an egomaniac. Okay. That's why, the sword cards can sometimes bring that. But, you just work with your heart chakra and everything can be put into position correctly. Okay. And the Six of Cups. Let's see what we got going on here with the Six of Cups. And like we said, this can, deal with the past also, you know. So let's see. Oh, I passed it. The Six of Cups. Okay. The Six of Cups reads the Six of Cups. Giving and receiving on an emotional level. A large hourglass, symbol of time and of Saturn, the god that governs it, reminds us that the sand or water inside it could be a secret knowledge reserved to initiates or otherwise a source of wisdom offered to disciples who go looking for it. Beside it, a man is depicted in the act of moving away, keeping one hand in his pocket. The key words, return of the past and the reawakening of feelings never buried. General love that includes the intellect, the heart, and instinct. Excessive self-indulgence. And the interpretation of this card of Six of Cups. Perhaps you have always considered romantic love as a key ingredient of marriage. This is not quite accurate, as marriage is actually a contract and has been as such for centuries, long before love became the main component. It can last if it turns into a successful partnership based on shared values and mutual respect. If you are getting married or are having difficulties with your spouse, remember that a good marriage allows love to blossom, not the other way around. Okay? So just, feel from your heart, my darlings. Work with that heart chakra. That's, look up in the sky, look up to the, to the sun, because that's where the love is, okay? The light of love is where the sun is shining. And the Three of Gems, okay? So most definitely we have work to do, but it's going to take us, okay, to where we can have that wonderful Ten of Pentacles. No doubt. That's fabulous that came through like that. Nice to see. Very much nice to see. Okay, Three of Gems, work. Romance or love may come to you through your work or your career efforts, which are also blessed by this card. Accept invitations that are supportive of your career or other ambitions. In an existing relationship, you and your partner will equitably share the work of establishing or maintaining it. This mutual support will enable you to grow it further. It is a good time to seek the advice of a trusted friend or counselor and or to share techniques, solutions, and business aspirations with a partner. You may end up working with the person you love, possibly in your own business. But wasn't that cool? What reading did I do? We were talking about, oh my Lord, but we were talking about that, yes. If you love and to have a business with your partner, and it would be fascinating. See, my friends, I can't even remember what reading that came from, but I know I just dropped it because I think it was the monthly reading. Was it the monthly reading? But anyway, that's always nice when you can love and work together, side by side, and make this a reality come through. I think that's grand. That's grand. Okay, I think that's grand. Okay, we got the Playboy here. Hold on, I gotta read about the Prince of Roses. Okay, the Prince of Roses. Here he is. Okay, and also this can be the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Clubs. Okay, Fire Spirit. The Prince of Roses has bred a completely new species of rose and dedicated it to his true love. He is competitive. He is a competitive young man who attracts excitement. He is brave and honest and likes to shake things up. He is a risk taker who loves who loves the thrill of the chase and moves in quickly to get hot and heavy. He likes to win. His tendency is to go on the next conquest without waiting around for a relationship to grow. You are about to meet or be required to take on the role of a person with the qualities of the Prince of Roses. An enthusiastic, open minded partner may soon be yours. A person such as this brings fresh energy into your life, but can also wear you out with his or her challenging behavior. This card can also indicate that your love life will be improved by movements such as a journey, a promotion, or a change of residence. Promotion can also mean getting publicity or even the buzz of favorable gossip. All of these things can help your relationship now. Don't be shy or ashamed about who you are and where you've come from. Be proud of yourself and your reputation. Be a pioneer in the choices you make. Be an original. This card is the green light for developing some venture on your own. Take calculated risks in your relationships and don't overanalyze why or how things are working. Don't look back. It is time to try fresh, trendy things and spend time with new people who will stimulate you. Okay? So there we go. Go for it, you know. Take that young energy, that fire spirit, and make your dreams come true. Okay? Well, thank you, Prince of Roses, for shaking us up here on the table. All right. Well, let's bring out the 10 of Pentacles first because that's what came through, and then we'll share this 5 of Swords. But this is a lovely energy right here which has come through. This is wonderful for all of us. And this is just to show how it's all can be attained. Okay? All attainable. All attainable. Yes. And the 10 of Pentacles reads, freedom from financial concerns, prosperity, strong, established family setting, protection and stability within a clan, family traditions and gatherings, having the time to enjoy the fruits of one's labor, achieving of worldly dreams. Dream big, my friends. Benefiting from the work of one's predecessors, gifts, inheritance, archives, celebrations, and reunions. Wonderful. That's it. So, you know, this is what we all pretty much attain to achieve, right? You work hard. We work hard for what we reap. And hopefully we sow it just as well beautifully. Okay? But yes, like I think I said in every other reading, these last two I just dropped, there's no free ride. You got to work for it. Okay? And there's challenges and struggles. But when you are courageous to defeat them, okay, to work hard through them, then it's your win-win. The 5 of Swords, loss, sorrow, regret, defeat, overwhelming opposition, thwarted by obstacles, loss of confidence, sometimes being made to suffer the sins of others, lack of strength and resources, feeling disoriented, loss of blood, misjudging a situation or person, rash action, humiliation, unfortunate meeting, mercy, or the lack of it. Okay? So, you know, that sometimes can be done to us too. Okay? Not on your own. You know, people talk stuff or slander and it affects your heart. But nonetheless, you know, you just move forward. Okay? Move forward because you can do this in the respect. You know, get keen with your thoughts. Okay? Don't have an attitude, you know, and just regain your power. That first reading for the cardinal says it's all about taking back your power. Taking back your power, okay? And do it now. All right. Free yourself from anyone putting you down. You know, you just release to reveal the new you. Release the old, right? We were saying, release the past. If you were feeling not good in the past from others, you know, putting you down or whatever it could be, just release the past and move forward. Okay? But sometimes it happens that the past does come back. Not so much maybe to haunt us, but maybe just to reveal to us, like, look, you know, You need to move forward in glory, okay? And shake it up. Got to work for it, though. Got to work for it and shake it up because then you can achieve what you've always waited for, right? Wonderful. But let's see what the romance angels have to say before we shut this down. Because obviously, all of us, life is all about struggles. Life is all about achievements, how you work around those struggles. So take it day by day, action, and work with the divine. And thank the divine with an attitude of gratitude every day when you wake up. Thank you, higher realm, for delivering my divine plan of meeting my true love. Or if you are married and have a true love, then thank you, higher realm, God, Jesus, whoever you play to, my friends. Thank you for providing me the house that we're going to move to with your divine love for our family to grow. Okay, just always thank Him. Just say it like it's already happened. Thank you for making this happen. Okay, already. Start thinking. That way it'll come. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And there we go. And laughter. And another card came up for this November 2015 also about, enjoy yourself, okay? Don't get caught up because, yes, every day there's things, just even turning on a TV makes my heart soar with sadness with some of the things I watch. That's why, you know, try to watch funny movies or, give yourself a belly laugh somehow, tickle yourself, play with your animals, your children. Just enjoy every day, okay? And even if you're going through struggles, try to turn it around. Exactly. You know, don't get caught in those mental sorrows, okay? Turn it around. And you see how then the divine will come in and turn your life around, okay? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine! Exclamation mark. The romance angels are, are cherubs who embody all things romantic and who have a happy, youthful sense of playfulness. They delight in the wonders of love and ask you to do the same. The angels want to help you fall back in love with life again by guiding you to enjoy yourself. This comes from a spirit of joy and adventure. Okay, well, you got the adventure here, the mover. Let's see. I would say he loves the adventure, doesn't he? Yes, he does. The angels ask you, when was the last time you had fun? If you don't remember, then it's long overdue for you to add some playful time into your schedule. The angels say that fun is a necessity, not a luxury. The activity can be free of charge, such as exploring nature, auditioning for a local theatrical production, joining a community sports team, or trying something new. Playfulness is a good investment of your time, as it will renew your energy levels and elevate your mood. Playtime is essential in relationships too, to keep the free-spirited component of dating alive. Plan regular date nights. I think that's very important. Totally very, very important. You plan a date night. That's whether you've been newly married or married 30 years. You pick a date and it's your date night. Plan regular date nights with your partner and take turns creatively planning fun activities such as miniature golf, karaoke, walking through a flower garden, or flying kites together. Or get on a swing together, okay? And swing those fears and challenges away. All right, my dears. Well, don't loom in the past, okay? Go get to that future. Okay, don't get your mind a little too in the ego place. But yes, we don't let people, we are not doormats either. We stand up for ourselves. You stand up for yourselves, okay? And just, if you have some sorrow right now, turn to get yourself dressed up and take yourself out on a date, okay? Go watch a movie. Go to a nice dinner, okay? And you can go at the 4:30 time, when it's not too many people, but get out, dress up. Don't ever give up. You get up in the morning, you dress up, you go out, and you never give up. Okay? Never, never lie in your house just boo-hoo crying. Okay? Never do that. And then look, it's good to, get up, dress up, and never give up. Work on what you feel is what's coming your way, because it truly will be coming your way. And when the divine sends it to you, wow, it's a win-win, win-win. Thank you all for watching. And again, thank you, my new viewers and subscribers. I totally appreciate you in the comments, too. I love comments, so uh, say it like you like to, okay? Thank you all, and wishing you all a fabulous November, okay? Remember, love is the law, okay? And it comes from your will, okay? So love every day. And like I mentioned, just wake up with a positive attitude of gratitude and even throw it out there. Instead of saying, please, Lord, can you help me find my house? Say, thank you, higher power realm, for bringing me my fabulous house. And you're the one that brought it, and it'll be divine will and guidance. I'm thanking you right now. Okay? And you can do that with the love factor too. Thank you for bringing me my true love to come. And dream big. Dream big in whatever you want to do. Because once you dream big, you also manifesting with the divine. Wonderful. Have a beautiful November. Ciao.